Ooh. You know what today is? Well, it's vlog 50, baby. Yeah. Hey everyone, what is going on? Vlog 50 is here. I'm Dan. Thanks for tuning in. It really is appreciated. It keeps me doing my things. Hope everyone had a happy half year. That's right, June 1st, Saturday. 6 months in. Time to start fresh. All that shit you've been slacking on, it's time to do it. No more excuses. The snow is gone now. And it's nice. It's time to get out and do shit and do things. Do you. Do you the best way you know how. Become your hero. Change your story. Yeah. Speaking of stories, since this is vlog 50, I kind of wanted to do a brief recap of who the hell I am and what the hell I'm doing.
It's probably good, Dan, because, you know, sometimes I don't even know what you're doing.
I don't either. I just keep on keeping on and trying some more. In case you didn't know, coffee is a big part of this routine, because it's delicious. Or you got a lot of new friends out there, so if this is the first time you're tuning in, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button on the YouTube, click the little bell icon, and stay notified. Also on the Facebook, you can shoot me a message if you want, or, you know, like, follow, edit, standard. Follow me. And then you can see all of my things as, you know, I do them. Plan on evolving my content a lot in the next 6 months. Oh yeah. Also, if you haven't already, last Thursday was the podcast with Nick Taylor. Go to Finding Lost with Daniel Chipman on iTunes, subscribe to that bad boy, and if you could, give me a rating, you know, because you're awesome. It was a fun and crazy podcast, got many more podcasts and guests on the way, so, you know, follow that shit. Also, 21st Century Stoner released a new song this weekend. It's a little heavier than normal. Well, it's definitely heavier than the last one that I posted. The new song, You're Dead, is basically a plea to wake up! Everybody, wake up! You're already dead. Corporate oligarchy and mass surveillance and just control. They already have a great idea of who you are based on your preferences. All the preffies. So visit at 21st Century Stoner on Facebook or check me out on SoundCloud. 21st Century Stoner, there's all my music. This is where my music is released exclusively. Click, follow, like, tell me what you think. Woo! Okay, are we done with that now? Jeez, Dan. Hey, it's vlog 50. I figure people might tune into this one, so I need to make sure they know where to follow me. You know, in case I'm just popping up in their timeline and, you know, whatevs. 50. Alright, so now that everyone knows where to click and like and follow and do things, because you're awesome! Fucking badass. Oh, and I will love you long time. I remember things. If you've turned into a few of the previous vlogs, you know that I've had some issues with my computer. Bummer. So I finally took it into the Apple Store. Basically did a lot of troubleshooting to think that it wasn't the hard drive, to find out that it is indeed the hard drive. So now the question becomes, what am I going to do? Am I going to have Apple fix it for around $200? Or will I go somewhere else and possibly get more space with redundancy? Decisions. Alright, so let's dive right into what the hell it is that you're watching. Well, for the people who don't know what it is that I'm doing and why I'm even doing these things and what the hell's going on in my life, I'm a bit of a creative. I like doing many things. I have heard prolific as a word to describe me. So as intense, creative, passionate, nice guy, artistic, and asshole.
Now, how are nice guy and asshole all in the same?
Guess it depends on who you talk to. The truth is I'm here just like anyone else and I'm fumbling and failing forward through life. And you should have fun failing! You really have to learn how to find the enjoyment in the shit-diness of life. Because there's shit everywhere! So make sure you have your waders to wade through the shit. I'm sure everyone already knows the shit sandwiches that just come flying at you. I've also heard that the shit sandwiches taste better with the more bread you have. So I gotta find some of that. Oh yeah. Who needs videos? So let's rewind this story way back when Dan was 16 years old and just started his first production company. Was sophomore year, always tooling around in my hearse.
Did you just say hearse? Like a dead person's car?
Absolutely. My first car was a 1983 Cadillac S&S hearse. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. Got limo parking at all the concerts, so all my friends always wanted me to drive. Seen a lot of shows. Best part about having a hearse is when you're on the road, it's like Moses parting the Red Sea. Flying down the E-way, needle bouncing off 80. People in the fast lane driving slow, and they're just like, oh, let me get over. right to my destination. It was awesome because I always got a genuine response from people. People either loved the car or hated the car, and I could tell something about the people immediately. Gave me a good little feeler out there. Oh, the prejudgment. Anyway, at 16, had an office and was working with my production company for our public access TV show, Trapped in a Box, before eventually ending up working on a movie for a month. Telling the school that I had mono. Dual enrolling to end up majoring in motion picture production with a minor in photography. To end up dropping out because I started working for a company, Mirror Image Productions, where we did a lot of wedding videos. Pretty much shot somewhere between 300 and 400 weddings anymore. I don't know exactly where I'm at. I just know the number's high. All of the weddings. Kind of got burnt out on them and decided to do something different. And that's when I moved down to Florida and fell into doing some design for DJs and clubs and stuff like that. Truth is I always loved to travel. Did it a lot when I was younger. Family going down to Florida for Christmas break, which was kind of shitty because it was always on my birthday. Now I know you're thinking like, damn, but you're going to Florida on your birthday. Well, the thing that kind of sucked is that you're always in the car. I was always in the car on my birthday. So it was kind of like, yeah. Birthdays, whatever. So let's fast forward a bit, ended up back, became a media director for a leading manufacturing company in Michigan, doing all the marketing and advertising for all 5 divisions of the company, as well as the Umbrella Corp. It was fun, cool, taught me a lot about things, made some good money. Actually, my mom was pissed when I left. How could you leave a job like that? Because they treated me like poo and was just getting tired of shooting welding videos. Was dealing with a little burnout. It's like every job is just a sentence, you know, 3 to 7 years. So I guess you could say I was out in 4 with good behavior. Off to start my own company. Why? Because I would lie to myself and tell myself that I was happy as long as I had a camera in my hands. Only to discover that this isn't actually true. After branching out on my own and over the years, I did a lot of traveling. And in 2016, I hit 36 states and 2 countries. And this was just a year after my grandfather passed, which really pulled a lot of things right into focus. Death can do that. My grandpa was one of the most successful men in my family, and I always looked up to him. And he ended up suffering from Alzheimer's dementia. It was horrible. It was like really crazy. It felt as soon as he sold his company and was able to retire, he bought some toys and then didn't even get to enjoy them. The decline happened real quick, and it made me realize somehow we have to figure out how to have our cake and eat it too. And I also learned the truth, which is I'm not just happy with a camera in my hands. I'm happy when I have a camera in my hands and am traveling. I'm happy when I'm discovering and experiencing new things and people. Different communities and cultures. Amazing landscapes. And when I was younger, like 18 years old, people would ask me, well, what is it you want to do when you get older? And I'd always tell them, I want to be a modern day hippie. Doing all those travels when I was younger, I'd see a lot of chosen homeless. People walking with their backpack and thumb out, saying, fuck it. And I was like, wow. Those guys got balls. I want to do something like that because life's too short. I want to be able to experience it all. I want to experience everything. Fast forward to a little bit more recent. I bought my van. I sold my house. And I'm still here. Which is troubling and it sucks. It's horrible. Why am I here? I really don't know why I'm still here. Oh yeah, I do. I remember now. And this is where the breakdown gets a little bit weird. Truth is, some things happened in my life that absolutely crushed me. And I'm not talking about a little bit of butt hurt. I'm talking about couldn't breathe, couldn't function. A downward spiral of chaos. Literally took 18 months out of my life. Drained my batteries so low I couldn't even focus. I could barely even operate, actually. It was tough and brutal, and some days still is. That's why I say mood is the weather. But it's a new year, so, you know, with all that, time to realign that focus. I gotta sell the rest of my things, so, you know, buy some of my stuff. I got some stuff. Cause it's all gotta go! And if you are curious about some of the things that were for sale or are for sale or whatever, check out the video on the top of my Facebook page, which is My Life for Sale! Support the journey, because we're about ready to get a lot more hardcore with the goals to get out. I'm not staying here. All of this is just what I have to do now to occupy my time and stay sane. When I'm on the road, the vlogs will be daily and they'll be on my phone and they'll be wherever I'm at. As well as a weekly adventure and weekly podcast and 360 experiences. It should be pretty cool. So that's pretty much the quickest rundown and recap I think I can do. There's still a lot of holes in that story. Just very general. But maybe I'll be able to fill those in if you ask me some questions. So shoot me a message and tell me what you want to know. My life is an open book, but it don't read itself, baby. Oh no, you're reading it right now, Dan. I'm narrating. Trying to keep it short because it's already so long. Hey man, it's vlog 50. it can run over. I already did. With it being June 3rd in the new half year, I gotta go because I got things to do. And you got things to do. We all got things to do. Just remember to do you and do you well. Make someone smile today. Influence, inspire. Turn your shit around, fool. We all need to do it. We all have these parts in our lives that we know we could be doing better. Oh, so much better. Time to light that flame, baby. Right up under that ass. And get you going. And if you're feeling extra saucy, this month's challenge is quite simple for me. I want to be able to human better. And this month, I'm focusing on me. I'm gonna get my ass to the gym. No more pasta. No more fast food. Going to bed earlier. Getting up earlier. And seizing the day! Every day. Because I can't take tomorrow for granted anymore. Whew! Oh man, was that a long one or what? I can't believe you stuck around for the whole thing. I'm Dan and you've been watching the Finding Lost vlogs. Number 50! 50. Like halfway to 100. Enjoy the day, guys. Peace. I'm out of here.